Hello and welcome to my video. I'm Manaburn and we are playing a draft league game in a league called GXA. I got invited by this man, our opponent, Vic. Friend of mine. We're very grateful. We are 1-1 in this league. And one sec, let us do this. And let's go for the battle. So they have both a Shiyu, a Megalopony, a Lycanroc Dusk, a Togekiss, a Nidoking, and a Jellicent. Now, this is a scary team. To combat this, we are bringing a Short Specs Dragapult, very standard. We're modest. No, we're timid, sorry, because we're gonna have to be faster than Lop. We are bringing in Unburden, Airballoon, Sneasler, Adamant. We're bringing max HP, max speed, King Gambit, with the purpose of subbing against the Jellicent. We're bringing a very Spadef AV Stamrot to be able to somewhat check GU. We're also bringing a Spadef Torn to be able to kind of check Nidoking, as well as live a Specs GU overheat at full health. And then finally a max fist def Rocky Helmet Fortress with the purpose of chipping away at the Megalop. Now, as far as leads go, I expect them to either lead with the top three, basically. The other ones are there as a backbone. And honestly, like, unless that is a Sash or Scar, a Sash, Sash Lycanroc, then Dragapult is going to be a very strong lead against all of these. So I think I'll just lead both. Alright, so they led with Jellicent. So, my first instinct is to either go hard Torn, because with an AV we can take a lot of their attacks. We're also like a very special set, a special oriented set, and we do want to. He could have a potential Dark Berry. I'm expecting a Will-O-Wisp here. But I think this U-turn should be quite free. We get to also Scout. So let's start with that, shall we? Get things into motion. Worth noting as this turn is not the most... Alright, so you went Hard Kiss. I feel like that says a lot about your set. Alright, how much is U-turn supposed to do? Let's check out. We have All Fiction or Dragapult. Where is this? A Togekiss. I use it in 3.2 to 3.7. So it's kind of like, if it were no HP, let's check. U-turn would do a bit more. So it's a somewhat bulky spread. I honestly like, my opponent can't really guard against this Torn very well. So it's either that or the Sneasler. Let's see, if you are that set, how much do you take from Dire Claw? You actually live, that's not good. So I think this is quite an opportunity to go into our Torn. And your leftovers. That's great news, actually. So if I ever get up Stealth Rocks on Fortress, then that's worth a lot. But this is just I think this is just an easy knockoff, honestly. Like, he can Thunder Wave me here, which does suck a lot. But I can't really stop it. And this is just very... Like, part of the game plan is to ship down this Togekiss to where either Dragapult or where Dragapult can break it, basically. We also have the Sneasler, but I doubt they'll ever allow me to hit to Dire Claw the Togekiss. So let's start with the getting off the leftovers. Oh, it's Betombast. That's great to know. Good info. Okay. So you went into Megalopony. I guess you don't know how fast I am. I'm actually slower than the Lycanroc because I wanted to be bulky, and it's more so like I more so consider the Shiyu a threat than the Lycanroc. So um, if you were to triple axle me, how much would this hurt? Let's take a look. Ice Punch does not kill. Well, triple axle might. But like, eh, I really don't have much of another response than to go with this Fortress. Yeah, well, this is okay. Yeah. You got the Chiyu. Very well. I will go into my Samurott. This is basically what the Samurott is brought here for. It does also help against the Nidoking, which is worth mentioning. Like, I don't really... Okay. So, I mean, that's fine. I guess this is to also cover against King Gambit Sucker Punch. It's not bad. I just get to click Ceaseless Edge here, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Because we want to get hazards up, and like, sure, you get the chance to like remove these, but you're getting closer to range on my Dire Claw. Because we are assuming that this is a we are assuming this is a defogging, like this is a bulky sneeze, Togekiss. So let's double check again. Alright, so I need a little bit more. Tiny bit. I really want to Ceaseless Edge once more here. On the off chance that they... But it's pointless if they just defog. I mean, I think Thorn is fine, honestly. Tailwind. Okay. Now I'm scared. A little bit. So they're faster than me currently. Most likely. If we look at a 0 speed Togekiss. Yeah, you're faster. So the question is, what you're gonna do? Because in case you Baton Pass away, I am going to Bleak Windstorm actually. Because I don't want you to get in the wrong mon for... Like, you can go Lycanroc is okay. But I won't allow you to go... I won't allow Vic to go... what's it called? I can't have him go Shiyu for free, willy-nilly. But this spike is huge, because it hurts like the whole team, and it seems like he may... Alright, that's good damage. That's great damage. That makes me think that this Togekiss is not a defog variant, which in turn makes me think that it is not a... He doesn't have a way to kill it. And this Torn is EV'd to survive a Specs overheat from Shiyu here. Unless you're modest. With that said, I'm questioning whether I still go Samu here. But I think I want to stay in, honestly. Really do. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll Beacon Storm. And your Scarf. That's great news. Now your switch-ins are very limited. And I can just go Samurott. And I wonder what set your... I wonder if you're if you're defog on this Togekiss. In any case, I think Ceaseless Edge is still my play. And these spikes are gonna rack up quickly. So, like, me wanting to save this depends on how much I want to have a switch into this yellow sand. Like, I'm gonna make an assumption and say that this Togekiss does not have defog. Because it doesn't make sense to have Baton Pass, Tailwind, Defog, Air Slash. Even then, it's like... That's a bad set. That feels like a bad set if you're afraid. Like, if you're afraid of King Gambit, then that's a really bad set. And he's King Gambit weak. But let's calc this Samurott against... What's it called? Against Samurott, I think it's the Nidoking. Alright. This is actually a really funny roll where it is my Samu actually survives a lot of hits from that. But I would, if I were my opponent, I would just close combat hard here. Close combat or return. And let's see, how much does Torn take from Megalop? Megalopany. Return. Yeah, max roll does kill. Well, I mean, this is so free. This Fortress is so free, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go this Fortress. Ow. Alright, so you were the Fire Punch. That's really thick, actually. But you have a very limited number of switch-ins currently. So... What? I really want to go Dragapult, but no, let's not. No, let's not go Dragapult. Dragapult is like the good one here. This still has use. I do think the... Like that, and then let's see. Oh yeah, baby! Arr, eat it. So now it's super chipped. That's great. You, I, you take 17, but now it's severely weakened. It's probably to where, and I think I can just, let's actually calc this fortress against a lichen rock dusk. So like everything just kills it by this point. So I don't think there is not very much merit in keeping this around. So I'll try and go for rocks just in case. And then I can just go Dragapult here. And I'll click U-turn. This feels quite good for me actually. My opponent doesn't have greater responses to what I got. But I am opening up myself to that Lichen Rock. Worth noting. So we don't want it to like start trailblazing for free here or anything. I think this could actually be a great opportunity to go Sneasler. Because if they go Togekiss, then I'm just gonna Dire Claw it. It's the only thing that stops my Dragapult. And if they go Jellicent, I have like the freest Samurott. Yeah, I'll let's go to Sneasler here actually. So there's one. Um, I should be able to just go hard Torn and click knockoff here. That feels really good actually. Because like you either Will-O-Wisp or you Scald. And this covers both. I can also go Samu, but I don't like how it lets in Togekiss for free. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I just want to get off this, like, this may very well be a Cobra Berry. And I want to not allow you to have that if possible. One more Spike Ship and he dies to +2 acrobatics once my item pops. But I'll get just Sludge Bomb here. Hey, we got poison. Nice. Now we'll just Bleak Wind Storm again. We like, for starters, we also have like a chance of just getting a speed drop here. Okay. So like a Thunderbolt does like kill me here. I think Ice Beam does as well, depending on spread. Judging by the fact that this is a Baton Pass Tailwinding Togekiss, makes me think that there's like an Ice Beam. Like, anything that is not an offensive Nidoking just does not make sense here. So, but let's have a check. 45 to 54. It does kill at this range, unfortunately. I really want to go King Gambit here. Because, like, while I don't really see you clicking Earth Power or Focus Blast. Like, this turn is becoming a problem for my opponent as well. Let's see, what does... If we look at Dragapult versus an Ice Beam... Yeah, let's not take that, shall we? I think it's time to... It might be time to stack the Samu, actually. No, let's go King Gambit. I don't think you click Hard Earth Power, do you? You stub. Alright. Interesting. Well, I'll go back into my turn then. Because I just need to stall out the Tailwind turns. Let's see, Heat Wave. Let's have Sludge Wave did 35.7. So it's not max. I wonder what you were trying to... Uh, 208. So like you have like 56 HP. Like I should be able to just Heat Wave. I'm not sure if you've lost, mate. Honestly. Though you do look quite weak to Colt by this point. When this poison on the Togekiss does work here. I need this Dragapult alive at full. But this is my opportunity to go Samu. And I can just Aqua Cutter. No. Alright, well that's good for me. I think. And I just get to go King Gambit. Because the reason is that like King Gambit is going to beat a lot of Lycanrocs with Terra. And No! You can't crit! That's mean. Do I lose now? I'm not sure. So like, you should run Stone Edge. So how much do you take from a Specs Dragapult? At -2. Oops. I should be able to go Dragapult here. Because you don't learn... I really hope you don't learn Sucker Punch. I'm actually gonna have to check. Wow. Look at the Lycanroc does. Please don't learn Sucker. You fucking do. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh, fuck, that's close. GG. GG, my friend. My brother. So, alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I did not have much commentary. I ran mostly on emotion and not on logic. Anyways, we got our victory. It was great. Have a good one. Bye.